Journal.
Recognizing result document. Lil. Tahu. CRTM. Dot. 11. Eily. Apps and more pages. Libris. Maps. Of Sayonara pages. Another day, another few pages for the abbot. And hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Clara kindly gave me some food for dinner. I should see if Otto and Enders are around. Otto is working below the abbey between the guest house and the abbot's house. Pentiment.
Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Church. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Prior's house. Old Bailey. Player says, what is this? A Volvel? I've seen these before, in astronomy and medical tracts. What's this one for? 2 wheels. The top wheel has Greek letters and holes cut out to reveal Latin letters underneath. And the outer edge of the lower wheel is divided into 4 sections, each bearing an elemental symbol. Greek, Latin, and elemental symbols. It's obvious someone with occult interests fashioned this. A quarter turn of the upper disc aligns a different elemental symbol with the top of the lower disc. And that reveals a different set of letters underneath. This must relate to the Greek letters I found in Ferenc's book. I need to compare them. But these symbols aren't the same. The elements don't appear in the cipher and the astrological symbols aren't on the Volvel. There has to be some connection between them that I'm missing. Option 1 of 2, I found a secret passage in the crypt. There has to be a book in the library I could use to figure this out. Option 2 of 2, if I could find some way into the library. Option 1 of 2, I found a secret passage. Player says Sister Illuminata is in there most of the day. Perhaps I can find a way in after dark. And if all else fails, perhaps I could ask Werner Stahls. He lives off of the North Commons. I have a sense he doesn't like me much, but I'll find a way to get the information out of him. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Prior's house. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Old Bailey. Dormitory. Tower. Crypt. Cloister. Crypt. Church. Library. Library. Player says, huh? A secret entrance to the library? I'll have to remember this. Church. These 2 markers go Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Gearsaw's power in the 14th century. Library. Library. Church. The church. Crypt. Cloister. Cloister. Monastery. Upper Abbey. Church. Cloister. Church. Lower Abbey. Shrine. Convent Garden. Shrine. Lower Abbey. Upper Abbey. Meadow. Lower Abbey. Lower Abbey. The figures in the shrine to Saint Christopher are quite nice. Forest. Irises. Beautiful. Forest. Snowdrops, one of the only flowers that can bloom this early in spring at this altitude. Mill. A shrine to Saint Moritz. The statue looks ancient. Columbine. Looks like it's coming in early. Church and Druckers. Meadow. Thomas, Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin, Drucker House. Central Town, Town Commons. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Entry Schmidt Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Central Town. Gertner Farm. Big Yurg. Big Yurg. Big Yurg says hey, Andreas. Gertner Peter. Peter says Andreas. Bill Peter. You on Bauer Farm. Bill Peter. Peter. Gertner House. Big Yurg. Town Commons. Journal.
Recognizing result document 1 iron 5. Lil. Tahu. CRTM. Dot. 11. Ivy. Libris. Maps. Of cyanide pages. Another day, another few pages for the abbot. And hopefully a few for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Clara kindly gave me some food for dinner. I should see if Otto and Andrews are around. Otto is working below the abbey between the guest house and the abbot's house. Group. Guest house and the Otto is working below guest house and group. Secho. Modern IDT. Glossary. RZQQTTF Pentiment.
Town Commons. Margins. Margins.
Recognizing Brazil 111. J17T2I1L77 1JTJRRR 411 J1911 JRN1ZZTD2 RZ2111 I1 Avery. Numplan. Lululus. Psycom. Virgilium Nuntulit. Nan Creator. Ugly Olden. Contra Aliquid Quai. Zoom. Proptus. Multis Astidius. Inernter TF. Abiton Ed. Relium RT. Quadrilium Trant. CCC. O close. O close. Pentiment.
Maps.
Recognizing Pentiment District Libris. Ilir 5. It 1 ID. T ill. T Idit. Riot Saabo. Europe. Location. Objective O. Investigate. Milo. Investigate. Milo. Sleep. LTRT. Maps. Journal. Roman ruins. Mill. Outer Nest. Ivy. Zeo and Bauer. Natrina. People in. The Abbey. Shrine of ST. Sasha. Charcoal Butner. Shrine of ST. Sasha. Charcoal Butner. Aaron's Tower. Zoom. Ansaltum. Detmer Farm. Rope. LP. Close. Close. Pentiment.
People. Glossary. People. Maps.
Recognizing Pentiment District. Maps. Libris. Natrina. Glossary. Pentiment.
Town Commons. Big Yurg. Gertner Peter. Bill Peter. You on Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Town Commons. Han, Yuan. Hans. Player says Yuan's family keeps beehives for the honey and wax. Han, Yuan. Yuan Eddie. Veronica. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Veronica, Eddie. Yuan Hans. Town Commons, Gertner Farm. Town Commons. Town Commons. Yuan Bauer Farm. Zimmerman House. Old Otto. Old Otto says good to see you, Andreas. Good to see you, Andreas. Zimmerman House. Town Commons. Town Commons. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Player says entry Schmidt Smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Central Town. Alban Bakery, North Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Petschlaw. Steinauer House. Central Town. Lucky. Lucky says hello, Andreas. Central Town. Agnes. Agnes says hello, Andreas. Agnes. Central Town. Steinauer House. North Town. Alban Bakery. Central Town. Ulrich. Ulrich says God bless you, Andreas. Central Town. Anna. Grit. Grit says hello, Anna. Anna says hi. Central Town. Alban Bakery. Town Commons. Alban Bakery, North Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw. Church and Druckers. Central Town. Drucker House. Drucker House. Central Town. Town Commons. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Zimmerman House. Old Otto. Old Otto says good to see you, Andreas. Church and Druckers. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Gertner Farm. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Alban Bakery, North Town. North Town. Central Town. Central Town. Werner. Stahl's house. Werner. Werner says, was there something else you needed? Player says, before I go, could you answer a question for me? Werner says, what? Player says, do you know how the elements relate to the astrological signs? Werner says, are you serious? Option 1 of 2 deadly serious. Option 2 of 2 glare silently. Option 1 of 2 deadly serious. Werner says it's very simple. Even someone with a bachelor's degree should be able to understand. Each astrological sign is ruled by one of the 4 elements. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius are fire signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are water. Air rules over Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And now let's see the power of your Trivium education. What signs can you infer are ruled by Earth? Option 1 of 2 Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Option 2 of 2 thanks. I figured it out, asshole. Option 1 of 2 Taurus, Virgo, and Option 2 of 2 thanks. I think Option 1 of 2 Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Werner says good, now leave and never return. Here ends the lesson, Master Mailer. Werner. Hello, Mailer. Stahl's house. Player says Tassing is lucky to have so much woundwort naturally growing. I had to buy it back in Nuremberg. Stahl's Werner. More ruins. I wonder if they're from the old Roman colony. More ruins. Central Town. Central Town. Werner. Stahl's house. Stahl's Werner. Stahl's house. Werner. Central Town. Central Town. North Town. Steinauer House. Steinauer House. Central Town. Steinauer House. Petschlaw, Church and Druckers. Central Town. Drucker House. Drucker House. Central Town. Town Commons. Central Town. Drucker House. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Mill, Thomas. Thomas says God be with you, Andreas. Mill. Church and Druckers. Else. Petstog. Else. Church and Druckers. Thomas. God be with you, Andreas. Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Church and Druckers. Cat. Cat says hello. Church and Druckers. Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin. Mill, Thomas. Mill. Church and Druckers. Else. Player says glass windows, probably made in the Low Countries. Petstog. Journal. Headstop. Headstop. L. Church and Druckers, Outer Farms. Church and Druckers, Outer Farms. Mill. Helena. Till. Till says hello, Master Mailer. Helena. Helena says God bless you, Andreas. Mill. Outer Farms. Church and else. Church and Drucker, Outer Farms. Church and else. Else says good morning. Ah. Forgive me, I've forgotten your name. Player says Andreas Mailer, master artist. Else says oh, a master at such a young age? It's impressive. Option 1 of 2 well, I admit, I'm not quite a master yet, still finishing my masterpiece. Option 2 of 2 indeed so. Option 1 of else says what is that like? Option 1 of 2 fulfilling a dream. Option 2 of 2 hard work, but it pays off in the end. Else says ah, to live a dream. Option 1 of 2 you can. You have the right, just like anyone. Option 2 of 2 it's not for everyone. Option 1 of 2 else says to do what? I've my family to care for. Lenhart. Paul, my sweet angel. The mill. Option 1 of 2 oh, I apologize, we didn't even get properly introduced. You must be Else Millerin? Option 2 of 2 ah, you're the miller's wife? Option 1 of 2 oh, I apologize, Else says yes, that's me. I heard Clara and Eva had an artist boarding with them. That must be very exciting. Option 1 of 2 they treated me very well. Option 2 of 2 they seem to enjoy having someone new in the home. Option 1 of 2 Else says perhaps Eva more than Clara. Oh. I only meant, living on a farm, among the townspeople. Isn't it very lively? Option 1 of 3 only when Peter starts raving about the miller's toll. Option 2 of 3 only when ill Peter wakes in the night and can't find the chamber pot. Option 3 of 3 so far it seems a life like most others. Option 2 of player says Ursula brings some joy to the household, though. Else says such a lovely little girl. I pray the Lord may someday bless us with a daughter. Lenhart says Else. Have you finished with your gabble? There's work that Else says oh no. I'm sorry, I have to get to my labors. Player says of course. I apologize if I bothered you. Until Else says until then. Else. Headstock. Paul. Lenhart. Roman ruins. Meadow. Mill. Roman ruin. Lenhart. Lenhart says morning. You're the Gertner's boarder, aren't you? Player says how could you tell? Lenhart says you look like a man of means. Quite unlike the Gertners. Option 1 of 2 they re-farmers. You expect them to act like kings. Option 2 of 2 they re-rustic folk, to be sure. Option 1 of Lenhart says a little dignity wouldn't hurt them. They bleed like sheep when times get hard. Only Eva's got a backbone. How is she, by the way? Option 1 of 2 what does she matter to you? Option 2 of 2 she's fine. What? Lenhart says I'm only curious. She used to bring their barley to me, but Peter insists on delivering it now. A shame. She'd shown some curiosity about the mill. I'd hope to foster that. Option 1 of 3 I haven't seen such a marvelous windmill since my time in Flanders. Option 2 of 3 it is a handsome mill. Option 3 of 3 is there something special about it? Lenhart says she's the only windmill in Bavaria, did you know? Constructed in exacting detail from Dutch specifications. The gem of the Alps. And none of the incurious dolts here can appreciate it. Option 1 of 2 yes, I'm sure it's the peasants who are the problem. Option 2 of 2 I suspect they have more urgent matters on their minds. Player says I should be going. Until later. Lenhart says until then, Mailer. Lenhart. Roman ruins. Lenhart. Roman ruins. Mill. Player says a child's drawings. I wonder who the artist is. Mill. Collapsed. This must have allowed access to the aqueduct. Mill. Mill. Lenhart. Paul. Pets dog. Church at Outer Farms. Church at Else. Pets dog. Paul. Lenhart. This looks like a Dutch windmill. What's it doing in Bulgaria? Paul. Pets dog. L says hello, master mailer. Player says glass windows, probably made in the local L. Church at Outer Farms. Church at L says hello, master church and druggers. Thomas. Meadow. Forest. Meadow. Mill. Forest. Lower Abbey. Meadow. Upper Abbey. Meadow. Upper Abbey. Lower Abbey. Church. Cloister. Church. Upper Abbey. Monastery Loquarium. Cloister. Crypt. Tower. Church. Tower. Crypt. Crypt. Church. Player says Abbot Dietrich. Library. 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 A secret entrance to the library. I'll have to remember this. Church. Church. Crypt. Tower. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Sacristy. Old Bailey. Church. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Church. Old Bailey. Church. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Old Bailey. Animal pens. Cloister. Kitchen and cellar. Cemetery. Kitchen and cellar. Dormitory. Church. Refectory. Courtyard and large garden. Modest chapter house. Infirmary. Upper Abbey. Chapter house. Monastery Loquarium. Large garden. Courtyard and lavatorium. Refectory. Church. Dormitory. Kitchen and cellar. Dormitory. Church. Church. Cloister. Crypt. Tower. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Sacristy. Old Bailey. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Church. Scriptorium. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Prior's house. Old Bailey. Player says now that I know the connection between the astrological symbols on the cipher and the elemental symbols on the Volvel, Ferenc's note should be easy to decipher. No, that's not it. I don't think so. That can't be right. I don't think so. Player says now that I know the connection between the astrological symbols on the cipher and the elemental symbols on the Volvel, Ferenc's note should be easy to decipher. I don't think so. Journal. Maps. People. Glossary. People. Maps. Journal. Ex Libris. Journal. Margins. Journal. Maps. People. Maps. Journal. Journal. Maps. People. Journal. Old Bailey. Old Bailey. Prior's house. Scriptorium. Cemetery. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Church. Scriptorium. Old Bailey. Scriptorium. Church. Dormitory. Old Bailey. Church. Cloister. Dormitory. Church. Refectory. Courtyard and large garden. Modest chapter house. Infirmary. Upper Abbey. Church. Lower Abbey. Shrine. Convent garden. Shrine. Lower Abbey. Church. Lower Abbey. Upper Abbey. Meadow. Lower Abbey. Forest. Mill. Church and Druckers. Meadow. Thomas, Mill, Franz Bauer and Widow Kemperin, Drucker House. Central Town, Town Commons. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Gertner Farm. Big Yard. Gertner Peter. Bill Peter. Yuan Bauer Farm. Bill Peter. Peter. Gertner House. Big Yard. Town Commons. Gertner Farm. Yuan Bauer Farm. Zimmerman House. Old Otto. Old Otto says good to see you, Andreas. Maps. People. Maps. Journal. Old Otto. Margins. Journal. Old Otto. Good to see you, Andreas. Church and Druckers. Old Otto. Zimmerman House. Yuan Bauer Farm. Gertner Farm. Central Town. Gertner Farm. Gertner Farm. Big Yard. Gertner Peter. Peter. Gertner House. Gertner House. Gertner Farm. Clara. Eva. Eva says hello, Andreas. Clara says hello, Andreas. Gertner Farm. Gertner Ursula. Ursula says enter your Gertner guest room. Gertner guest room. Gertner house. Go to bed. Player says the Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron. Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. I really should clean this up. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the Heptameron. Prior Ferenc keeps giving me all of these books to read. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, go to bed. Gertner house. Go to bed, I'm not tired yet. Options. Main menu, quit.